Manitoulin Island is home to many pleasant surprises, and one of them is the food experience you'll enjoy at the Gate restaurant. Fresh, local, and as organic as possible, it's not just that the food here tastes great, it's also the way everything is presented with great taste. Rose and John Debo opened the Gate in 1991, and to understand why so many visitors and locals from across Manitoulin consider this one of their favorite restaurants anywhere, you need to understand something about the people behind this place. You'd be right if you called Rose a natural-born cook, but that doesn't tell the whole story. She's actually an artist with food, always has been. Whenever possible, Rose and her small team of chefs work with ethically produced, locally raised Manitoulin meats, fruits, vegetables, grains, and wild foods, as well as produce from Rose's own garden. When you come to eat at the Gate, pay close attention to the flavors, seasonings, colors, and presentation of the food. This is Rose's special touch in action, and it's exactly what has kept loyal customers and friends coming back to the restaurant for 25 years. Skill, creative vision, and care are what transform the best raw ingredients in the world into the kind of delicious, unique, healthy, one-of-a-kind food experiences that the Gate is famous for. While great food is an essential part of any dining experience, great food is not enough on its own. Service is vital too, and that's where John comes in. He's a natural-born people person, the kind of guy who's always quick with a smile, never afraid to make fun of himself, always welcoming, and the perfect host to make you feel genuinely appreciated as you sit down at your table. Manitoulin is a small community, and everyone knows that the John Debo you see at the restaurant is the real deal. It's very difficult not to like John. Feel like something cool and refreshing? John and Rose stock all the usual soft drinks, but be sure to check out their gourmet selection of beverages from interesting specialty suppliers. Do you appreciate fine wine or beer with your meals? One of John's personal passions is finding the best wine and beer that's produced in Ontario and making it part of the Gate dining experience. Every year, Rose and John make an annual road trip to southern Ontario, visiting wineries and microbreweries as they go, then bringing back cases of the best to serve in the restaurant. John can tell you an interesting story about every wine or beer in the menu. Just ask him and see. When it comes time to order food, be sure to check out Rose's appetizers. Not to be confused with those standard deep-fried choices you'll find at ordinary restaurants everywhere, Rose's creativity shines through with appetizers you've never heard of before and probably will never forget. Main courses at the Gate are a rare blend of great taste that's also great for you. Part of this comes from the food philosophy of Rose and her chefs, but also because of where a lot of Gate food comes from. The menu at the restaurant reads like a who's who of small-scale Manitoulin food producers. If you want to experience the local food scene on Manitoulin, there's no other restaurant on the island that consistently features as many local producers as the Gate. The dessert menu is just one example of how everything at this restaurant is made from scratch. Exquisite is not too strong a word to describe the pies, cakes, and sweet treats you'll find displayed right up front under the glass case. Very few restaurants take dessert quality as seriously as they do at the Gate. Open from May to October, the Gate is one of many dining choices you'll find on Manitoulin. But the fact that so many people continue to drive past other restaurants from miles around to enjoy meals here should tell you something. So stop by for a visit, then taste and see why the Gate is one of the many great little things that makes Manitoulin Island special.